Dune Part 2 is a masterpiece. After I explain why it is in this video, I am pretty sure you guys will agree with me. I'll also be giving my rating for this movie by the end of the video, so stay tuned till the end. Hey everyone, what's up and welcome back to Pop Culture Cineplex. Have you ever walked into a movie theater and felt instantly transported into a different world? Well, that's the kind of experience Dune Part 2 delivers. It joins a list of amazing mind-bending films like Inception, Interstellar and even Oppenheimer. But this time with a thrilling twist of science fiction. Now before I get into why exactly this movie is a masterpiece, let's address something which is crucial. Having seen the first Dune movie is essential. Both these movies are absolutely 100% connected. Skipping the first one would leave you feeling lost in the complex world of Arrakis. Think of it like the first movie lays the foundation, it introduces the characters and conflicts and everything, and the second movie builds upon the foundation and takes this movie to new heights, exploring the consequences of the conflicts and everything. Now, for those who haven't watched either of the films, here's a spoiler-free glimpse. Dune follows a young man named Paul Atreides, who is tied to the fate of Arrakis. So, in simple words, he's the chosen one. So this Arrakis is a harsh desert planet and it holds the galaxy's most valuable resource, spice. So when Paul and his family arrives on Arrakis, they set up a fierce battle in order to gain control of the planet and its precious spice. Now what makes Dune Part 2 stand out? Number one is it's visually stunning. Prepare to be blown away with its breathtaking landscape, VFX, and it's so well made that the planet of Arrakis actually comes alive with such stunning details and it immerses you into its harsh beauty. Number two, beyond hero versus villain. See, unlike other superhero films, Dune presents these characters with a lot of complexity and depth. They're just not simply good or bad. And that made the story even more realistic. They're all driven by their own agendas and motivations, and that added that unpredictable stuff to the story, which was really exciting and I loved it. Number three, thought-provoking themes. Dune delves beyond action and adventure, exploring complex themes like politics, leadership, consequences of choices, and much more. The story just resonates on a much more deeper level, and it stays with you even after the credits roll. Number four, faithful adaptation. The fans of the Dune comics would absolutely love this movie. I've heard more about these comics, I've not read it. I've heard it's extremely hard to bring these characters and stories to the big screen, and Denis Villeneuve was the right man for the job and he gave us this masterpiece. I'm pretty sure all these Dune fans would absolutely love this story and they would like how they've brought these characters to the big screen. Number five is the acting. First we need to talk about the casting. Everybody felt so perfect. I felt all the casting choices were absolutely right. They were 100% amazing, and especially Austin Butler. That was my favorite. He was my favorite. I just cannot believe he was the guy who played Elvis a couple of years back, and now he's playing this really horrible monster. I would not really spoil anything for you guys. Go and watch him. You will absolutely love him. And everybody for that matter. I loved everybody and their dialogues were so well balanced, it was so well written. It just added that meaning to the movie. So, here's my rating. I believe that Dune Part 2 is an absolute masterpiece. I also understand that the movie preferences are subjective and this is just my opinion what I'm expressing right now. So here's my breakdown. Storytelling 4.5 out of 5 stars. Compelling, thought-provoking and masterfully crafted. Visuals 5 out of 5 stars. Breathtaking, amazing, immersive and will leave you speechless. Characters 4.5 out of 5 stars. Complex, morally ambiguous and will keep you guessing. Overall rating, I would rate this movie 4.5 stars out of 5 stars. Dune Part 2 is definitely a sci-fi masterpiece. Its characters are really complex and I really love this amazing different kind of storytelling with breathtaking visuals. Whether you're a fan of this franchise or just looking for a unique cinematic experience, Dune Part 2 is definitely worth watching. The only demerit in my opinion in this movie is in the climax. I personally felt like the climax could have been a little better. It just abruptly ends. I understand why that's happening, but I think they could have focused a little bit on the ending part for this movie. I know they're concentrating on part 3 and they want to continue this one to the next one. I understand. So, what do you think? Did Dune Part 2 live up to the hype? Let me know in the comments below. And I hope you found this video helpful, so please do drop a like and subscribe because that's what motivates me to make more content like this.